Hello there, Year 5s, it's Mr. Conway here. Now today's how-to video, we're looking at our maths arithmetic paper, and today I'm going to be explaining to you, or reminding you actually, how to add and subtract fractions with different denominators. Now the questions I'm going to be focused on really from our arithmetic paper is question 21 and question 22, because these are both fraction calculations with addition and subtraction, but you'll notice the denominators are different. So the example I'm going to do is going to be slightly different, only because I want you to have a go at question 21 and 22 yourselves. So the calculation I'm going to be looking at is 3/4 plus 2/12. So I'm going to be adding these two fractions together. Now straight away you'll notice that my denominators 4 and 12 are different. So because they're different, they're not equivalent, I can't actually do anything with my calculation yet. I can't add these fractions together. The denominators must be the same. So step one for solving a calculation like this, and it's the same for subtraction, is to find that common denominator. Find a denominator that's the same for both. And to do that, remember we did this before in year 5, I'm going to start with my smallest denominator, which is 4, and I'm just going to write the 4 times table, but I'm only going to do the first 5 multiples of 4, I should say. So that is 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. Now I'll stop there for now. Next, 12 is my next denominator, so I'm going to do the same, right? The first 5 multiples of 12. 12, 24, 36, 48, and 60. And straight away, you might be able to spot that pattern, because that's what maths is all about. Spot those patterns. 12 is a multiple that appears in both. So 12 is my common multiple, it's my common denominator. Now I've discovered that, I need to make my fractions both 12 as a denominator. Now 2/12, that's already as a 12 as a common denominator, so I'm going to leave that well alone. The only one I need to look at is 3/4. And I want to make this an equivalent fraction, so my new denominator is going to be 12. Maths is all about spotting patterns. What do I need to multiply my denominator by in order to get to 12? That's it, 4 lots of 3. And whatever you do to the denominator, you do to your numerator. So my top will be 3 times 3, which equals 9. So 9/12 is equivalent to 3/4. So I'm just going to rip off this little bit of working out. I can now rewrite my calculation for me to solve it. So this time, instead of 3/4, I'm going to write 9/12. So I'm going to do it here. 9/12. So I'm just going to put a little line down here so don't get confused. 9/12 add 2/12. You'll notice my denominator is the same, so I can solve this calculation now. 9 plus 2, looking at my numerator, is 11/12. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, if you have a subtraction question, you do the exact same method. So if I just rub this out and put a minus symbol in there, I would still need to calculate my common denominator, which would still be 12. And when I rewrite my calculation this time, it would be 9/12 subtract 2/12, which would give me 7/12. So there you are, Year 5s. That's how you add and subtract fractions with different denominators. Find that common denominator and you'll be plain sailing. Enjoy your fraction work, Year 5s.